think it's in focus now. Hey, it's Don with the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. Down here on the floor, because I didn't feel like standing up. Anyways, in the last video we worked on Kenosha Pass stuff. We had this turnout, kind of a custom Y curved turnout thing. The challenge was going to be that the diverging route is going into a curve that is super elevated. I think I actually got that all working yesterday, but turns out the turnout itself isn't working that great. And that's, I think, okay. Because I knew I'd probably have to make some adjustments on it once I got it in place. I never really tested it at home. I just had the track gauges to try to, whatever. So we're gonna attack that. Getting the soldering iron heated up, and we're going to see what we can do with that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And who knows what else we get into. There's another turnout that we have to do after that, but we're just gonna see how the evening goes. You don't know what's gonna happen, and I really don't either. So stick around. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. I just ran a locomotive over it and I went, it's like, what? What is there? But then I got down closer, put my better glasses on, got a flashlight out, got like close and watched it, and I think I figured it out. So I'm going to add a guardrail. I have a guardrail leading into the turnout, but maybe it should have been on the other side. Or maybe I need one on each side. I was trying to think ahead and put a guardrail on there ahead of time, knowing that I was probably going to need one. And I think I was probably right, other than maybe I put it on the wrong side. Maybe I need it on both sides. So anyways, I'm gonna add another guardrail. I'll leave the other one there. Okay, that's noisy. Okay, so it works beautifully. Let me show you with the other camera what I did and why it works beautifully. Where's the camera on this phone? It's there? Oh. All right, my internet friends, here's the issue. This turnout, it's going into a curve as it's going into the points, which I guess is a curved turnout. This point right here, the drivers on the locomotives, as they were coming around here, they were picking that point. They were hitting that point, riding up on top, making it look like it was running over boulders, and not good. So I had already put this guardrail on there ahead of time, predicting this, but I think it really needed to be on this side. So I just added this guardrail on here, and if you notice, I got this pretty close. So now the flange of that wheel is gonna come in here, and it can't go over this way, so it can't hit that point. But there's still enough room in here for the flange. I checked that with the gauge, so now it works perfectly smooth. So this makes me very happy, because I was half expecting to come over here tonight and like fight with this thing all night. I'm just not in the mood to be fighting with something all night long that's supposed to be fun. But hey, I got it fixed relatively quickly. So I think I'll continue on and we'll go on to the next turnout here and start working on that. Yeah, something like that. And since I'm kind of like in this little access hole and I got the soldering iron, it's an iron. So, since I'm like in this little access hole, standing on this little bench thingy, got a hot soldering iron right there, I'm gonna give you a little safety tip that I came up with. This cord, if it's on the extension cord, it's heavy and it just wants to pull it down. And I don't really want the soldering iron coming, you know, fling, coming out towards my face and things. So here's what I do. I clamp the cord onto something. Then the extension cord is plugged into this end over here. There you go, you can see that. So I clamp it here. That way there's not all this weight pulling on this down all the way to the ground. I don't know, I just thought I'd share that since I was here. So this building had some damaged interior. My dad fixed it, and I also got the light running up towards the top. Yeah, so little details getting fixed. So this is where that building goes. And this building had a light in it, but it was kind of back in the back, falling down. You didn't really do much, so I think my dad has got that repositioned. So we'll see that in a minute. Okay, so Kenosha Pass, I actually got this turnout. Well, it needs to be spiked in, but I got the rail joiners at both ends. I can't even really see that. There we go. So I got that. That's hot. Better be careful. So I got these two ends connected. That end connected. This rail broke off from over there. I built this turnout like 3 years ago. I didn't even have a place for it. And it's been so fragile for 3 years, and we've been moving it around and it's been fine, and finally I broke the rail off. So I started that back on. That's why it's always a good idea to put an extra tie in here. Yeah, so this is really cool. Actually, I think I'm already farther than I thought I was going to get tonight. So even though it doesn't seem like I got very far, I'm happy. I might try to put a couple spikes in there. Get that thing to line up a little better and see what happens. There's a little bit better angle for you. Clean some stuff off a little bit. So I still got to spike it down, but it's connected. This is good. So I got that all spiked down now. In one of the past videos, I was complaining about putting spikes into pine and how difficult it was. This up here was pine. I think it maybe was a little softer though for some reason. I didn't have any issues with it. So whatever, figure it out yourself, I guess. Use pine or don't. Make sure it's soft, I guess, if you do. So did you just turn off the lights up there on your buildings? Yeah. Oh, let's go check out the lights that Dad kind of fixed up. Oh, and some other stuff. So Dad got this building back in place, got some lights downstairs, not the brightest, but there was nothing before, so this is good. There's also a person down there now, staying 6 feet away from people. He's the only one in there. And the hardware store, that's the best hardware store. He's got lights in there now too. So now you can see that they actually have lawnmowers for sale, push lawnmowers if you need that. Yeah, this is good. Again, just one of those little details that nobody maybe really noticed that much before, but now it's just better because it's fixed. Yeah, got the lights running and simmer on at the depot here. I think my dad put a couple more people out there and whatnot, so that's cool. And in Cimarron, we actually have a person shopping. No doubt that cart is half full of toilet paper, but they're shopping. Hopefully they're just running that cart out to one of the cars over here in the parking lot. And now, back to Kenosha Pass. I got that all spiked down. Like I said, this pine wasn't so difficult. Luckily I didn't have to put anything by the knot there, but it wasn't that bad. It was kind of okay. Anyways, this is kind of a monumental thing. This whole Y is like, oh, the track is in place now. I've been planning this for years and now here it is. Again, it's all spiked down. It seems to flow in there really nicely. You can see it goes right together. One mistake I have made is my hole for my little throw did not line up. So I'll have to deal with that someday. Shouldn't be too difficult, but whatever. It happens sometimes. I have not tested this. I was gonna push a car over it. I have not done that because I got more accomplished tonight than I expected. I don't wanna test it out because, maybe there's something wrong. I don't want to know that right now. Right now, I think it's going to work fine. It's going to be good. And I'm going to go home on a happy note. This is a good accomplishment. Yes. All right. So you know what? My dad has gone in the house already. Got all my stuff packed up, except for the camera. Yeah. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Ring the little bell thingy so you get notifications of new videos that come out. Leave some nice comments. And thanks for watching. So that's it. We'll catch you later. Yeah. When I'm out here by myself, I find it hard to say goodbye.